Yo, yo, what's up, world? So it's the Brofound Nation. We back, you know. Took a little hiatus, but we in here, and it's time to get it started, right? We gonna do this right. We gonna get a good conversation in with my brother, and yeah, like I said, welcome back. Appreciate y'all for being patient and still rocking with us. There's been some changes, but we won't get into all that right now. But like I said, the Brofound Nation is back and it's we gonna take this to the next level, right? We gonna keep it going, keep it moving in the right direction. So, like I said, we took a little hiatus, from recording, but things happen, life happens, and we just gonna keep moving, right? So, but with this first episode back. We gonna tap in with one of my good brothers, man. Like we go back what Mike Epps say, like a Cadillac with four flats. You know what I mean? Um, his life took a detour, but at the same time he's back on track and been doing some great things. Life coach, entrepreneur, public speaker, you know, fitness king, right? So he's been doing some great things, and we're just gonna tap in, have a conversation, and just like I said, talk about some things, talk about what it means to pivot to your purpose. That's one of the things we're gonna talk about, and we just gonna really, like I said, dive in and just talk about a few different topics, and just like I said, that's what the name of the podcast, the name of the show is. Profound conversations with brothers across the nation. So right now, I'm gonna bring my brother in, Ronnie Hamilton, Duke. That's what I know him by. But yeah, we're gonna bring him up and let's just get into it. Yo, yo.
You got me?
You here. What's up, brother?
Yeah. You know what I mean? What's happening?
You know,
Watch
you know,
out.
like you're right.
I got my puppies and stuff out here. Get out of here.
Okay,
Get
hey,
out of here.
hey, this is
Yeah,
real
it's
life
life,
though, you know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah,
It's real life.
absolutely.
So if
Hey,
they if
you
they
got
need
a
to
mama?
pop in, they need to pop in and say something too, you know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah, no,
let
absolutely.
them on
Cappy. Yeah.
hit.
Like for real. It was funny too. I'm just fucking with my wife. I sent her Charleston White. This nigga, he talking about what hoes doing, what women do, right? And so he's saying how like you can whistle and a hoe will look, right? Because hoes is always looking around and shit. So I sent it to my wife. I'm showing my wife and I'm laughing because my wife all the time, I'll be like, Phyllis, did you see that? She be like, no. Like, bro, I'm flagging her down like this. She don't see me, bro.
Yeah.
And then I got offended. And I was like, well, wait a minute, because I see everything.
Yeah.
I'm looking around for everything. I'm the hoe, nigga. I'm looking around for everything. I'm
But
trying to see
see,
who see me.
honestly, man, speaking on that, you're supposed to keep your head on a swivel though, right? Like we're
Bro,
supposed to
that's just
because
where I
our
come from.
our yeah, our lady is supposed to be in. They're just supposed to be in their feminine, right? Like be in their energy, and like that's you making sure you protecting her. So she might not see something coming from the left or to the right, but you making sure. That's why we sit with our backs, you know, like we sit with our
Right, right,
facing the
right, right,
door in
right,
a
right,
restaurant
right,
or an
right.
establishment, right?
Yeah,
Because we want to make sure
that just
everything
comes
we
in the
see something
handbook,
from
bro.
all angles,
That just comes in the handbook of being a man, like especially
right?
when you got a woman, like of
Right.
course, right? I don't care about, sometimes I'll say something to her and she'll get a little upset because I'll move her, right? I'll be like, watch out, because she won't
Hmm.
see something that I see.
Yeah, yeah,
And she'll
yeah.
be like, what? And I don't get over it, my nigga. Like real shit. Like I don't care
Hmm.
about that. But even when I'm by myself,
Right,
I'm looking around, right?
right.
And even when I was young, before I went to the pen, bro, I'm looking around, bro. That's just because that's just when I was on some female shit. Like I'm looking for them, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
certain things are just in me. I'm
yeah,
looking.
yeah.
Period.
It's
Right?
in you. It's
I'm
not on
looking.
you. It's in you. It's not
Man,
on you. Yeah.
sorry, sorry,
I
sorry.
feel you.
That's
Sorry,
all
not
I can
sorry
say.
though.
Sorry,
Sorry,
bro.
not sorry.
Yeah, straight up. How you
You know what I
doing
mean?
though? So check
Good,
this
man.
out, man.
Yeah,
Check
life is
this out,
good, bro.
man. Uh I know we was discussing something earlier, man. And I didn't even really process what you were saying until I got off the phone with you and you were saying like, bro, like we could have drew a different play from that. You feel what I'm saying? And it was crazy because as I'm telling you, how fast that lapse of judgment happens, bro, in the
Right.
panic, right? But even at that age, realizing what's about to happen and how life, like I was talking about, how we transition into something. But like you were saying, bro, like we were already on something way before time. And let me say this before you get into whatever you're gonna get into, man. Of course, you're gonna air this and say whatever, and those that know me know I'm unfiltered. But those that don't know, like before it all happened, like the person that knows me and knows the script is this guy. Like
Sir.
that's what a lot of people don't understand.
Sir.
He was with me 2 weeks straight before I left,
Yeah.
straight up. So you could read between the lines. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Straight
Yeah.
like that, man. And I salute you, man. Like all the stuff where they be talking about like real shit. And I'm gonna take this a step further, bro. All the shit where they be talking about these riddles and this lifestyle of being a real one and not telling and shit, bro. Like I know what it looks like, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I know what that looks like,
Well,
bro. So
appreciate
when
that. Yeah.
motherfuckers be talking that shit, bro, I be kind of like, bro, like you guys don't even know. But go ahead, man. I want to
Yeah,
get that
man.
off my
No, I
chest,
mean,
man.
you pretty much started off. You know, what I mean, it's one of those things where, like I said, in the introduction, man, like, we go back like a Cadillac on four flats. You feel me?
You
Like
feel me?
that's
Straight like
that's
that.
just what it
Straight
is,
like
right?
that.
And
Straight like that.
your life took a detour, but at the same time, some sometimes it's one of those situations where like you might have needed to be put away for a minute, right? Like
Yeah, I'm
your
not even
life
mad at it, bro.
your life had a bigger purpose and you might have needed to go sit down for that time that you sat down in order for you to still be here with us today. Because like we said, you know what I mean, like from where we come from, bro, like and just the type of
Bro,
person
let
that
me
you
tell you
are, you
something. Let
never
me
know
let me let me
what you
let
could
me
have
tell
got
you.
into.
Okay.
You never know what you could have got into that might have taken you out of here. So yeah, let's talk about that, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna put layers on this, bro, and I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I'm gonna start it by saying this, bro. Like the penitentiary's way easier than this, my nigga.
Hmm.
And so when I say I'm not mad at it, bro, you know how much shit the penitentiary saved me from? Straight like that, bro.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah,
like that, bro. Straight like that. The reason
yeah.
why I'm not burnt out, the reason why I still got this enthusiasm or
Hmm.
my look or my language or my understanding or my how I could read certain, like the penitentiary gave that to me, bro. And I embrace it, bro. Like real shit. Like check this out. Check this out, bro. This is where this shit gets good, right? Um, look, my wife gotta come get my dog. Hold on a second.
No, you good. Yeah, do your thing.
Somebody just pulled up. My wife in there trying to relax.
Yeah.
You feel me? But listen, so this is what's so crazy about it, bro. I was talking to somebody because I still don't answer the phone for my people, bro. So he called me. Boom, we just gonna walk. It ain't nothing.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
called me and he was like, bro, I don't want to get out and be institutionalized. I said, bro, get out and be institutionalized, bro. I said, that institutionalized shit that I got, that structure, my habits, the way I get up in the morning, I make my bed, I brush my teeth, bro. I said the same shit you would teach your kids, the same shit you would teach your kids to get up and go to school. You do that shit in the penitentiary, bro. And I said, institutions work, bro. Institutions is what's taking over the world, bro. Institutions is banks, my nigga. Institutions is what works, my nigga. Get out and be institutionalized, bro. I said, trust me. I said, that's why when I be looking at these guys, I said, they don't have no structure, bro. Too much free
Structure.
time. I said, they ain't even that good to have that much free time, bro.
Hmm.
Like I know what it looks like. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And that structure, like I said, like you were saying, man, that structure is highly important now. Even though what he's saying, he don't want to be to the point where he want to go back, right? That might be what he's talking about. He don't want to be to the point where he feel like he want to go back. But what you're saying is,
Nah, this is what they be talking about.
I'll speak true to that power is basically saying like, no, keep those regimens, keep that structure, keep that, what
Yes.
you have been accustomed to doing, keep that with you. but use it to the power, right? Like not let it weaken you, but use that power to
Get out of
to
here.
to kill it out here in the real world, right?
Yeah. But like this, bro, like a lot of this shit and a lot of the stuff that I figured out about this in this 5 year learning curve. What's up, my man? You know it. Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of this shit that I've learned in this 5 year curve, bro, is that a lot of this shit is shallow. People try to make it bigger than what it is, right? So
Hmm.
he just don't want to get out and look like he's been in the penitentiary. And I told him, I said, nobody's gonna know you've been in the penitentiary but you, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody's paying attention to that, bro. I said, you'll be surprised. You hear him? You hear him, bro? Look, bro. This the UPS driver, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, bro. Like they know me, bro. Like real
Right.
talk. Like
Right.
mindset, bro.
You know
Like
what I'm
he didn't
about.
know who I was, bro, until I told him.
You
I
know
had to
what I'm
tell them they
about.
wouldn't even believe it, bro. Bro, I'm telling you straight up. And so I was saying, like keep that institutionalized type of structure, bro. I said, because nobody care, man. I said some of these guys that ain't even been to the pen is weird as hell. Way more weird than somebody that gets out institutionalized. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I said, trust me, my guy. And that's what I'm learning about this shit. Like this shit ain't easy, my nigga. Like that's why so many people are weird, bro. That's why so many people are on drugs, bro. Like real talk. Like this ain't easy out here, bro. For
No, you're
real.
absolutely right, man. It's life is real, man. And so that's kind of what I wanted to, just speak on, just that, that mindset of, because not everybody has it. Not everybody has what it takes to, serve the time that you served, and then the kid get out here in the world and still be about your business, be about, because you could easily fall back into the ways of, okay, let me stay on
Yeah.
this criminal mindset. Let me, but you kept that
Yeah.
mentality of, nah, I'm using that institutionalization or whatever, and
Right.
maximizing everything that you learned from that, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely. But at the same time, bro, like this is so I was talking to my wife about this and I was talking to one of my guys about this. We was talking about creating our own investment firm, right? I
Hmm.
said, and I was keeping it on a small scale. I said, we got 10 of us, bro. I said, income tax come around, bro. We can all bring 5,000 to the table, bro, and go put a down payment on something, bro. I said, we can start moving the needle if we want to, bro. This is easy math, bro, to me,
Yeah,
period,
absolutely.
right? So I'm talking about this. I said, but the difference is that my vision is different because of what I have, bro. I said, the only thing that separates me from everybody else is my wife, bro. That's the difference because it's still in me. Like,
Yeah,
that's the problem. Like,
yeah,
that's what I deal with because it's still in me. But the structure comes because somebody else is dependent on me. But if you don't work with people, you're not around people that kind of has that same type of structure,
right,
then they don't get it, bro. Like
right.
you can't think alike. Like this is what I be telling some of my guys when they be like, "Oh, bro, you know," such. I said, "We can't think alike, bro. Like you're not playing for what I play for. You can't. You don't have no partner yet.
Mm.
Period. It's just the truth. You can be as smart and I can respect everything you doing, bro. But we can't be alike, bro. It's not math. And this is what I'm trying to make people understand. Like, this is what I'm learning about life. Like, certain things just have to align, bro. It's defined for a reason. This is the institutionalized or the institutions that I'm talking about. It
Hmm.
has to have a title. Bro, I'm a husband. Boom. Just like that, my nigga. And everything that comes with it. Just like that, my nigga. You feel me? Come on,
Absolutely.
bro.
And,
It's
and,
different.
and
It's
it,
different, bro.
it is. It's crazy, right? It's like people, like nowadays, I mean, you hear a lot of that argument on online that, women don't need men, men don't need women. That's preposterous, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. And I hate when I
Yeah,
hear it
yeah.
because the thing
Yeah,
about that
that's
we were
sad.
I was thinking about it the other day, man. I was thinking about recently. It's like women give us we provide direction for women, right? And
We
women
supposed to.
provide they provide that they provide what I say, yeah, women we provide direction for them, but they provide structure for us, right? Because
Right, right.
when we know, especially if you got a good woman, right? If you got a good one, you're gonna make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you include her in all your decisions. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you aren't doing like you said, you ain't out here acting crazy, wilding, you know what I mean?
Right, 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 right.
But you
You
got
got
to have
somebody that
that
depends on
mentality.
you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Check me out. And I don't care how this sounds, right? Because I've been in my marriage 17 years, so I know what
Yeah,
works. They
yeah,
can kiss my ass straight
yeah.
up.
What
Nigga, get a
works for you,
woman that
bro. That's
recharges you. Get a woman that recharges you. That's
yes,
all I
yes,
need from
sir.
her.
Yes,
Just
sir.
recharge me. That's
Yeah,
it. I don't need nothing else. I'll do the rest. I'm gonna do it anyway, whether I was with you or not. So since you're here and you're my woman, just recharge me.
yeah,
Period.
yeah,
I'll lead us. That's
yeah.
all I need. I don't care what you do, but all I need you to do for me is recharge me. And then the thing is what 17 years in, and this is what I be trying to tell everybody, man. And this is what makes it work. And this is what makes me do some of the things I do, bro. Is you have to learn how to get out of each other's way.
Right,
Like when you're in it this long, it's about learning how to give each other space, bro. It's about
right.
learning how to read the room, bro. Period. And that's what me and her are good at, right? Because I know me. Like I love
Hmm.
my space
Hmm.
and I'm direct. Like you think I just say this to social media? I talk like this to her.
Right, right.
Like period. She'll tell you first thing in the morning. It'd be three in the bro. I wake up at 1:30, bro. It'd be 3 in the morning, bro. When I go in there and wake her up and get her ready for work, right? I'm like this, all gas. Because I can't help it, bro. It's just and I give it to her, bro.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, we know how to give each other space.
Right,
Go
right. And
on.
like you
You
said,
feel
man,
me?
it's important because because you do say like you run at a high on a high motor, right? Like
Right, 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 right,
you
right,
know what I
right.
mean? You stay charged. So sometimes you might need that
Absolutely.
extra boost, right? Like you might need that, like because you are up here for a lot of the time, and then sometimes you might just get drained, right? So to have that
Mm-hmm.
woman that's on your in your corner on your side to that's going like you said recharge you, like baby, you got this. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 whatever, whatever. That's how it's supposed to be.
She's recharging me as I'm and she's recharging me as I'm giving her my thoughts early in the
Right,
morning like that.
right,
Because my confirmation comes from her, bro.
right.
If she can accept it, bro, I don't like we were talking like, I'm at the age, we at the age to where you must be talking about retirement.
Yeah,
You must be talking about the next wave, right?
right.
Politics, the financial market, bro. I'm learning so much. That's all I've been studying is the financial market, right?
Yep.
And as we're talking about this stuff, we're kind of like, hey man, 20,000 for what? If I had 20,000 a month, bro, and then excuse me for saying it like this, bro, I'm good. I own all my shit. So then
Mm-hmm.
I got 20,000 for what? For a month. So
Right.
I'm working hard to have money I really don't need. Like you get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like what are you playing for? And can you accept that you're good? You don't need perfect. You don't even have the work ethic to keep perfect.
Mm.
Does that
That's a
make
bar.
sense?
That's a bar. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like straight up, bro. Like that's what I be seeing. And that's what I had to realize about me. Somebody was like, hey man, you should go get your degree because I online coach now. I'm like, I'm more talk than the physical training stuff. I'm getting old. My body hurt, bro. I can't be jumping
Mm-hmm.
around and cheerleading for people and shit, right?
Yeah.
so yeah, so as I'm doing all this talking to people and coaching people, I'm kind of like, where at what extent are we willing to give up our precious time for things that are unnecessary, bro? Like that we don't even need, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like you feel what I'm saying? Like we're not all, bro. I was, I'm telling you, bro. I be talking to people about this shit daily, my nigga. Like daily, my mind be like this. If it's hard to trust people, which we all agree, the world is different, bro. Like you
Hmm.
really don't know a person till you know a person, right?
Right. And even then,
Boom. So I asked her, I said, hey, I asked a friend of mine, I said, when you go to church, how can you trust the word, right?
right.
And she said, and she checked me, bro. And it was crazy when she said it because it made so much sense. She said, I'm a student first. He's just a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel me?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it has to be that simple. It has to be that simple, bro. Like everybody's overcomplicating things. We could talk about what we playing for. We could talk about unnecessary money.
You cut out.
Is for what?
You go, all right.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah. But nah,
Yeah.
man, that's real, man. Like
I'm standing in the same place.
even though, like you said, we it's at some point it's like, okay, so what are we making all this money for? What are we saving for? But it's about having that safety net of security, right? To where because we don't know where the world goes. Right, the world could be in 2 years. We could be in a deep state of depression, a deep depression. We could be in a, what I mean, like it could. And so to have
It's
that
gonna
that
be
nest.
bad in a minute. It's about to
Right.
be
To
bad
have
in a
that
minute.
moat, so to speak, to have that nest egg of security of not having to worry about where that how that bill's gonna be paid or this or that. You know what I mean? That's what we're building
Stop.
up to make sure that we got enough to be cool for X amount of time. You know what I mean? And that's what's important. Like you said, a lot of people don't even have the work ethic or have what it takes,
To be
like you said, to
perfect.
to be perfect,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so,
But
yeah.
that's kind of my point, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you could work hard, but your hard work might only be Footlocker.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Bro, like all of us can't be perfect, bro. And
right.
we be striving for stuff. And excuse me for saying this, but this is what makes it bad. Because there's when you sit down, you blocking the view, you in the way. And you know you don't even have it. But then at the same time, some of them don't, bro. They just in the way, bro. They just in the way, bro. And that's what I'm saying. So what are we playing for? We out here competing with people that don't like for bro, how many people do you know that are in positions that shouldn't be there? No people skills.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
first thing, no
Facts.
people skills. You shouldn't even be in that position.
Right.
But they are.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. In the way.
In the way.
In the way.
Man,
Come on, bro. Like that's
that's
just
for
the
real.
world we live in. And that's why I said, like, that's why I said 20,000 for what? To go be around them? 20,000 is gonna force you to be around them, bro. What you go you don't need it. Like they say, if you don't spend money, you won't lose money. So if you cool, you cool. Get you a partner and try to spend the rest of your life with it. Period.
But you
Like
gotta
that's
make sure
I mean,
you gotta make sure though, man,
go
like
ahead,
this
bro.
because the way that this dollar, bro, the dollar is decreasing in value tremendously every day. Right. So you gotta make sure that you got your money parked in somewhere that it's gonna beat the what's the word I'm
So
looking
you don't
for?
want to get me on this. You don't want to get me on this because you know what I believe in. I'm crypto all the way, bro.
Oh
You
yeah,
know I'm crypto all the way.
all
You already know
day.
where I'm at.
All day.
And bro, and that's the thing. So as I've been trying to be a better person, not even a better person, I'm a good person, trying to be a better husband, bro. I've been trying to make sure that my wife could retire, bro. I want her to retire in 3 years, bro.
Hmm.
Period. Like that's my goal. Everybody says, "What's your goal?" I want my wife to retire in 3 years. However it happens, I'm just on that quest, right?
Right.
Um, and so I up in the morning, I'm studying, I'm reading, I'm researching, I'm watching videos, and these dudes, Trump and them ain't playing, bro. Like it's a whole they're playing a whole different game, bro. And they already just tried to wipe out the middle class, bro.
Right.
On Friday.
Right.
They just tried to do it, bro. They just bro, people are found dead in Lamborghinis and stuff because their whole crypto stuff just got bro, bro. I was like, man, and what they do, bro, and this is what's crazy, is that I asked somebody, her sister works at a bank. So I said, ask your sister what she know about crypto.
Hmm.
Boom. Long story short, she get back and she said, oh, I don't fuck with crypto. I don't know nothing about it. She works in
Right.
the bank.
Right.
Mind you, the system changing to digital. She don't even
Right.
know about it, right?
Right.
Boom, they do this on Friday. Shake the tree, scare people like that off. Then she says, "Oh, that's why I don't fuck with it." Like they know exactly what
They
they
know what they're
doing, my
doing.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly what they doing, bro. And it's crazy to watch it as you study it, bro. If you want to get smart, if you want to know what's what, start studying finances.
Yep.
Period. Bottom line, you'll learn everything about the world. Everything from China to Asia to Africa. I didn't even know Africa had a gang of banks over there. Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
like, what the
bro.
man,
Yeah, man.
bro,
Yeah.
bro, they
You
got some of
study
the
how the
biggest
money
banks
moves and
over
where the
there.
money goes. That's that's gonna tell you everything you need to know about life. Like
It's a
real talk.
whole
Like I mean,
different
when I
game,
watch my
my
stock
guy.
shows, they talk about like, wherever you see these big corporations and big, financial institutions putting their money at, why wouldn't you put your money there with it too? Because these are the ones who are moving the markets. So why would if BlackRock is starting to allow crypto in their institutions, why wouldn't I start looking into crypto like, okay, let me figure this out? Because BlackRock is the biggest financial institution there is right now. So why would I not learn about it, right? But they
So
keep so many
before I
people
even start,
dumb.
so we, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. I'll be on the same shit. This is crazy because before I even started studying crypto and studying the financial market, get out of here. Um, I was telling somebody because I come from Black Prisoners Caucus and all the movement and everything, right? I got Malcolm X tattooed on my arm, bro. Like real talk. Like a lot of
Hmm.
people don't even know. You feel what I'm saying? Um, but then I started getting smart and I said, why am I studying us? I know us. I need to study the opponent.
Right,
If I'm playing sports and I'm the Seahawks and we about to play the Falcons, we're not watching tape on Tampa Bay. We're watching tape on the Falcons.
right,
Like if we're playing against the people that we say is keeping us down, why ain't we studying them?
right,
Like this. So like dudes always say, do what they do. Like I'm over my feelings, the emotion part of it. I don't, man. If they're running the play, run the play.
right.
Run the play.
No,
Period.
absolutely.
It ain't rocket science, bro. People got to get over their feelings, bro. Real shit. Real shit. I told my
How,
sister that, like, and excuse me, I told my sister that, like, you got to get over your feelings. She was like, oh, it's going to be this. And she talks about racism and all this other kind of stuff, right? And I say, absolutely, because racism was meant to be here forever. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, they
this
wrote that
country's
to be here
built on
forever. Like,
racism.
it's
This
cool. You
world.
don't understand that? I get it. I
Hmm.
get it. But what's your plan then?
Right,
If you know it's about to go bad, you don't got no plan.
right.
Let's talk about that. That is what it is. So what's your plan, man? That's what I said. They
Exactly,
just
bro.
be talking,
That's
bro. It's
the
just talk.
you
It's
you
just
hit
talk,
on the
bro.
head, man. Like you, we know racism ain't going nowhere, right? We know it's gonna be here and it's gonna be
Man,
here to stay.
please.
But what are you gonna do to pivot? What are you gonna do to make sure that you are okay, you and your family is okay? Because that ain't going nowhere. Like we can talk till we blue in the face about reparations. We can talk about this, about that. We ain't getting it. We ain't getting it. Period.
Listen, like if
You know
you
what I'm
if you
saying?
waiting
So
around
you
for
got to
that, and
make
let me
your
talk
own
about and let me
reparations.
and I'm gonna hit some real shit right here, bro. Like this ain't like, bro. I live on 8.5 acres, bro. They walk horses down my street, bro. It's all white people here. I'm the only
Yeah.
black people. They hear me saying nigga and all kind of shit. Sometimes I'll be feeling bad, but hey, it's my property. I own my shit. This is what I can do, right?
Hmm.
And so at the same time, this ain't racist, bro. I told somebody, I said, you know how bold you got to be to come up and be racist to me in my face? I said, mind you, they ain't holding you back out here. I said, I
Right.
know where the racism is. I said, go
Right.
inside where you got to deal with these judges that got these black robes on.
Hmm.
I said, understand where racism really is.
Right.
I said,
Right.
not here. I
Right.
said, not here where you can leave work and go to the street and protest. And then you get mad because they want to do something to you. Get out the way, nigga. I get mad. Can I get through? What are we talking about, bro?
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like when people say that shit to me, I'll be like thinking like my nigga, I did this in 5 years, bro.
Hmm.
I don't see no type of race in this.
Yeah.
Not this street.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Not
No,
this
absolutely,
path.
man.
Not the one I'm on, bro.
Yeah, like you said, it's that's not where it's like you said, it's in the
Hmm.
institutions, it's like you said in the systems. So us protesting and us doing all that, it ain't gonna make a difference. We gotta say, you know what? Because I mean, like, I'm all for speaking, like I said, against things that are bad, but we gotta watch where we're putting all our energy into. Because as long as we picketed in the streets and all that, but we still spending money with them. We still putting our money into their pockets. It, it ain't gonna change nothing, right? So it's like
Hey,
if we really want to do something and make a impact, we got to be willing to make an impact where it hurts, and that's it with the money. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, and
you
that's
look at
impossible. You bet
with the
not.
whole thing.
You bet not.
You said what?
I said you bet not. Because you do anything with the money, you're not gonna win, bro.
But not, but I mean,
Not gonna
but
win.
but see, that's the thing about it, man. Like what I'm saying is like you look at like the whole thing with Jimmy Kimmel, right? And how like they shut him down for his feelings about what he said about Charlie Kirk, the whole situation, and how
Right,
they
right, right, right,
they lost billions within like a week.
right.
They said, okay, boom, we gonna bring him back on then because they realized that
Yeah, 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 yeah. That money.
is
Yeah, that's
much.
money.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like we have the power. We
Isn't
can
it
shift.
beautiful?
You say what?
I said, isn't it beautiful, bro?
Nah, real talk. Like we
No,
have the
just
power.
real
We
shit
can
though,
move. We
bro.
can mix. We can move things around. But it's just a matter of like not putting your energy into some shit that's not going. It's not going to do nothing. We've been protesting for 50, 60 years, 70 years, right? And we
All
getting the same
so
result.
a lot of people say that we do it, you know, for the next generation or out, and that's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody has a purpose, and I don't mind it. But you also got to understand on some of these paths and some of these roads, there's only certain results. Just like they say with the dope game, there's only certain results that come with that. So with
Yep.
the protests and the chasing and all this other kind of stuff, there's only certain kind of result. There's a ceiling there, right?
Right.
But
Right.
some people like being in that building, and that's cool. All I'm saying is it's not going to help you retire, and you doing all this in the streets, and you got bad kids at home.
Right. Right.
Like you don't have something to do. Like that's all I be on. Boom. Just a quick story, bro. Somebody was talking about racism and the black people. Somebody I know, a family member, right? Oh, such and such, and you know what they doing, and Trump this and Trump that. And I said, like that really ain't you. You really ain't with the movement like that. You think you are,
Mhm.
but you're not.
Right.
They was like, yeah, I am. You know, you always posted, you know, black stuff on social media and all racism stuff, right? I said, you're really not though, because I was in the penitentiary for 20 years and I didn't get a buffalo nickel, a letter, or a visit from you. And I'm a black man in the system. You think you with that life, but you're not. And that's what I'm saying. Like you guys are just talking.
Hmm.
This is what happens when nobody's saying directly to them. Like, I see what you're doing. Fuck what you talking about. Because I'm starting to see clowns talk better than me, but I can see what you're doing. Period.
Yeah.
You can't. It's you. I see it. You don't think nobody see it, right? Like, what are
But a
we
lot of
talking
people,
about?
that's the
Knock it
problem. A lot of
off.
people don't even want to admit to, you know what I mean, to or want to acknowledge the BS that the bullshit that they're doing, right? Because they want to live, they'd rather live in that facade as opposed to
In that tax bracket, they would. So when you bullshit all the time, you can bullshit all the time.
Mhm.
Stop bullshitting, and it gets lonely, and it gets real, and the walls start caving in on you, and you start realizing like, oh, you got to do something. But when you bullshitting, you distracted, bro.
Mhm.
They don't have to do nothing when you bullshitting, bro. That's why people go to bars because it's a lot of bullshit in there. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of nothing. I go every once in a while because I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know it's bullshit. I know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how people live their life. They would rather be in chaos to get it right, bro. And like I say,
Right.
you are what you sustain. You
Hmm.
do that more than anything else. That's who you are. Not all of us can be perfect, bro. You don't have the work ethic to get out of that. That's easy. That's easy. That's like the penitentiary. A lot of bullshit, a lot of people, chaos.
Hmm.
Everybody's great and nobody's doing nothing.
Because and what it is though, it's that lack of accountability, right? It's that lack of
Boom.
you know what I mean? Like if as long as I stay in this in this, like you said, in this under this building in this space, I don't gotta be accountable for my actions. I don't, you know what I mean? It's
You
keep
don't got to
I'd
deal
rather
with
stay
people
right
like
here.
me, right?
Right. Right. Stay, like you said, stay around
I'm
people like
telling
me
you.
that do the same shit.
So
It'll keep me, it'll rationalize why I should stay here, as opposed to you getting with people who are looking to
it
elevate.
really
And
does.
that's what's important, man. Like, you know, like you said, you got to be around people who are looking to elevate, man. Like if you're not with the, if you're not, you Nipsey Hussle said it, bro. You are an average of the five people that you spend most of your time with. So you can look
So
at your friends and say, you know, like I think it was a matter of fact, it was Warren Buffett that said, I can you show me your five the five people that you're closest with, your friends, your friend group, and I can tell you if you're gonna be successful or not.
you know what's so what's a lot of people, and this is why I say some. This is why what I talk about, bro. I really feel in my spirit be true, bro. And this is why I coach so hard the way I coach because I've been up there and I rubbed elbows, bro. Like, and I wish I could really, really say some of this shit, bro. Like I've talked to people, bro. Like I do speaking engagements at churches and shit, bro. Like
Hmm.
I be around, pastors and like on my team, I got, my org. I think I got a psychiatrist. There's a trauma specialist that we work with. Tierra, Doc, he got his own radio show he do on Saturdays. This is my team, my org, right? We go
Yeah.
around and put on little shows and stuff. And it's they're regular people, bro. Like
Hmm.
you'll be surprised, bro. And this is why I am the way I am. And I love who I am and I'll never change it, bro. But people like to talk to me, bro. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
so because I'm also a talker too, and I'm not afraid to like I'm it's not about being vulnerable, but I don't care about you knowing who I am if I tell you who I am because I know what I come home to. Like I
Right.
would never put you in a position to do anything to me or ruin anything that I have, regardless of what you think you know or what I'm talking to you about. So in doing so, some of the shit that people say to me, that's why I said, bro, you have to realize that you cool in your own space, bro. Like sometimes that chase, nigga, you'll find out there's Diddy parties going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, yo,
Niggas is
yeah, yeah,
like, you
yep.
know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, sometimes, bro, like, accountability starts here first. That most of the greats find out they're great early, right? Um, it doesn't mean that they don't have a gift. Like I found out, like I kind of honed into my gift as I became more and I started seeing, like I'm saying, like I started
Hmm.
like, oh, this is you know what I'm saying? So that's a gift. But it was too late to be great. You feel what I'm saying? Like most of the greats, like it's boom, like they got it. It's different. Like they grow different. Like T-Mac and Kobe and like it's different, bro. Like LeBron, like it's different. And I'm okay with that. It doesn't mean I can't have nothing. It doesn't mean that I can't be viewed in my circle as great,
But
but
see,
I'm not
honestly, I
on
don't even
TV
think.
entertaining people. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody has a purpose, bro. Everybody has a purpose, and it usually starts early, bro.
I mean, it can. I mean, and that's the great thing about life, right? Is that we all have different paths, right? Some don't see their greatness until later, right? Some people had to get their, you know, like you look at the people who for instance, who might have climaxed in high school, right? Like when we was in high school, you know, they might have been the shit of the school, they might have been, you know what I mean, on top. But
Right,
then now you see them
right.
now and their life is down in the dumps, you know
Absolutely,
what I mean, nowhere to be, you
absolutely.
know, because like I said, they peaked earlier, right? So
Right.
sometimes it's like that whole thing. It's like when you grow bamboo, you know, it takes 10 years
I'm
for that
following you.
bamboo to sprout, right?
I'm following you.
It
I'm
don't
following you.
sprout for 10 years, but as soon as it does, it's to the moon. It's to the, you know what I mean? Like it shoots up 10 feet. It's
Let me
that
ask
10th
you. Let me
year,
ask you.
that 10th year, as soon as that bam hits that 10th year, it shoots up 10 feet, right? And
Hey,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, so some, you know what?
I'm pretty dope at this shit at what I do, bro. This is why I say like I recognize my gift. So I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. I'm gonna prove my point, bro, before you go any further, bro. I'm dope at this shit. Real
No,
shit.
hey, real talk. Talk you talk, B.
um, no, yeah, you know me,
Yeah.
right? Are you surprised?
Nah. Not in the least bit, bro. Not in the least
My
bit.
point.
Not in the least bit.
My point. My point. My point. Because usually you can see it early, my nigga. That's my point, bro. That's my point.
No,
You see
absolutely.
what I'm
You're
saying?
right. I
You
mean, like
knew
I
me
said
from the
earlier,
beginning.
yeah,
You knew me from the beginning. And so now that you see me, you're like, of course he's like that. That's who he's always been.
because that's you. You gonna always be you. You know what I mean? Like,
This is so you usually see it early, bro. And this is what I'm saying. So most people, when you talk about Kobe or you talk about somebody, you'll hear a story where somebody said, "We seen it early," right? Hove, whoever, Busta Rhymes, Janet, whoever, Michael, we seen it early. Denzel, like if you and you know this is and you know because you come from our era, bro. You know where you could go to a show and find all the stars. Go watch Bill Cosby.
yeah,
You'll
yeah,
see all these little niggas running through there as little kids,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, for sure.
You seen it early. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. And so, like they say, like, oh, the greats are always on that trajectory. Always, bro. Regardless of like me, let's just say me. So if this doesn't surprise you, then the penitentiary was just a part of me going through that. It wasn't even a decline. It was just a
Right,
part of me getting.
right. No,
You feel what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
absolutely.
Come on, man.
No, absolutely, man. And like I said, what- just what I say on the inverse of that is just because, like I said, I know I haven't the shit that I went through because I went through a lot of shit at a young age too, bro. I went through a lot of shit,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
it curbed a lot of my quote unquote potential at the time. But the fact that I've been tapping into my own myself, and it's taking me some time to get to fully let that shit sprout. But I see, right? I tapped into some of my skills and abilities at an early age too. But when you don't have
Right.
sometimes people need somebody speaking life
You
into
need it
you.
watered. You
You,
need it watered.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Absolutely,
saying. The
bro.
water and the sunlight,
Absolutely.
exactly, right? And so not having that, it's gonna take us a little bit longer. I feel like I'm that bamboo tree, right? Because it's like
Right,
it's
right,
taking a
right,
little bit
right, right,
longer, but once I do hit that pinnacle, it's gonna sprout. I'm gonna
right.
sprout like 10, 20 feet like all at once, right? And so, like I said, I feel like I've been able to tap in because I've always been, creative. I've always been skilled at certain things, but never had that full ability or chance to let it fly, right? And so like I said, some people you look at like they say with Colonel Sanders, he was 70 years old and when KFC finally got it popping, or the
Right,
dude, the owner of
right, right,
McDonald's
right,
was
right.
60 something, you
Let
know what
me
I mean,
ask
when
you
he
a
finally
question.
got it
Let
popping,
me ask
shit
you a
like that.
question.
So I feel like
Let me ask you
sometimes
a question.
sometimes it's at different moments.
I hear you. Who are you doing it for though? Like what you want to serve people, like you want to help people, like you feel like people need like they need your art, they need your presence. Like who are you doing it for? Like
It's
why
just
why
like
are you still on this just to see if you could do it?
no, no, no. Like
See
that's
if
what's
you could
crazy, right?
impress
So
the
like
masses?
when I first started making like the videos and shit that I make, I just made it because I felt
Mm-hmm.
like I had something that was in me
Mm-hmm.
that people needed to
And you
hear,
do. Absolutely.
and people will resonate with it, right? I mean this what I'm doing right now, and what I've been doing is just like a surface of where the things that I'm working on right now. I can't wait until it actually comes into fruition because I don't like talking about what I'm doing. I want to talk about what I did, you know what I'm saying, what's been done already, because we can
Absolutely,
all talk
absolutely.
about what we doing, right? But if you ain't
We can
done
say
shit,
whatever we want to
we
say.
can say whatever we want to,
Absolutely,
right? So if we ain't, but if you
absolutely.
ain't done shit, it's like it's all water under the bridge. But the things that I'm working on and got in the works is really what is the because
So let me tell
I'm
you
doing it for
something,
my
bro.
grandbabies. I'm doing it for my grandchildren.
Okay,
I got
boom,
five
boom, boom, boom,
grandchildren.
boom, boom. So this is the yeah, that's heavy, bro. That's people that you're obligated to, people that count on you, bro. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, that's what it boils down to, bro. And I don't think there's anything more important for a man than that. Period. But let me say this. That's what I was getting at. I hate when I see these guys, bro, get to the top and they always talk about you got to give in to the things that make you happy, right? And they say that after they already made it, right?
right,
They
right.
say that once they get there. They don't talk about all the sacrifices and all the chasing and all the less thans they took just to get to
Just
wherever
to
they
get there.
are.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
they get there and they're still selling themselves like, oh, all glory to, of course. That's even at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like, so I was telling somebody this, like, if your relationship with yourself or your relationship with your higher power is what it is, then why are so many people still on the devil's chase? And that's money. I
Hmm.
just like at the end of the day, bro, it's just very, very confusing. And all I'm saying, it's okay, but just recognize what it is. Bro, we celebrate Training Day, Ozzy Osbourne, uh, devil worshiper, eating bat dude. I got an argument with my I shouldn't even be saying this. I got an argument with my daughter over that. Saying, isn't it crazy how the world goes crazy and gets sad over somebody that was a known devil worshiper, but at the end he turned his life around, I guess. But the
Hmm.
world was sad and mad about it. I said, look at what we're entertained by. We're entertained by people like Denzel that all they promote is adultery, murder, sex, drugs, rock and roll, bro. Them is the movies that sell.
Hmm. Yeah.
And we worship these guys. And all I'm saying is it's okay. But none of these people that worship all this evil, I don't think none of these guys is going to hell. That's not my job. I'm just saying we're only human. Be real. Like you don't have to act like all glory and all this other kind of stuff. Like stop, my nigga. You say that once you get there, and now you want everybody to think that's how you was.
Right.
Nah, because then you don't even have the story of what you went through in the back of the shack before you was on stage singing or the comedy show. Like
Right.
stop. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like stop, my nigga. Like, and that's why I said you see it early. Even the ones that end up being monks or it starts early, bro. It starts early, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
see it early, bro. The special ones you see early, bro. That's all I'm saying. And I be trying to tell people be cool with who you are. It might not be meant for you. You chasing something that you will never get.
Hmm.
Like you feel what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a certain type of money, whether it's a certain type of car, like that's what you don't even have to work at. And this is so you know my life, and excuse me. So I'm pretty good. And I said, bro, it's about keeping it. What you gonna do
Right.
to keep it?
Right. Right.
Everybody can get it.
Right. What
What
you
you
gonna
gonna
do to
do to
keep it?
keep it?
Yeah. Factual.
Period, bro. Like that's whatever it is. I don't care if you're trying to get in shape.
Hmm.
I can get you in shape. You can get in shape. Can you keep it?
And you stay there.
Or
Yeah.
you're just playing. Or you're
Yeah.
just playing. You're just doing shit to be doing shit. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Come on, my
So,
dog.
question about
Accept who
that, man.
you
So,
are.
like when did you feel like you wanted to because I'm sure that was probably one of the things that kept your mind right when you was when you was locked down. when did you realize that that was something that you wanted to, I guess you would say, focus on and be a major part of your life as far as, being, having
Coaching,
clients and working out and stuff? Yeah.
um, everybody told me to do it, bro. I was in the penitentiary, bro. I used to, I'm talking to female COs. I'm shooting, nigga. I'm shooting, bro. Like whoever want to hear it, I'm shooting, nigga. And my partners, I'm just popping it, bro. And me, I always had a woman in my life. And so, what do they say? 10,000 hours or something, you become an expert or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever, right?
Yep.
So I was locked up 22.5 years, bro. And I had a woman the whole time. My phone conversations were 20 minutes at a time, right? And so I would talk on the phone maybe 3 times a day, unless when I did my program, I'm in the hole. You know what I mean? Some days you couldn't, whatever. But when I went to the hole for a whole year, I'm talking to my wife 3 times a day, boom, for an hour straight. So my conversation got good because I had to relay a message within 20 minutes, bro. That's what I try to tell people all the time. You're not going to be able to outtalk me, bro. Like I'm trained in this. Like I'm an expert at this, bro. I had to convey a message within 20 minutes, bro. Whether it was convincing a new one to send me some money, come visit me, or to pull her pants down, whatever it was, bro. I had to do it within 20 minutes, my nigga. So it just all so and as I used to write these introduction letters, I'm shooting. I'm about to do 20 years. I need something. Somebody help. Mayday. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I write letters. And as you're just writing, just write it down. I'm nigga, I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. None of the shit fits. It's all out of context. But as I'm writing and I'm reading, it's also sharpening my mind.
Absolutely.
Right? And then next thing you know, I got CO saying, like, you should get out and be a motivational speaker. I got superintendents. I got, bro, when I get out, bro, I had a CO, a female CO, right in front of my wife. She said, "Damn, not even a CO, a cop. Matter of fact, she's a cop. She used to come over and UA me and all kind of stuff, right? And I'm out, I'm free." She said, "Damn, I'm gonna miss you," right in front of my wife. And you know me being me, I said, "You don't have to miss me. I'll get at you because I'm a man of my word. Like it's just conversation. I don't have no problem with texting you." And my wife won't stop me from that because that feels like prison. And I told her I hate prison. As soon as you make me feel like I'm in prison, I'm gone. I promise you, I hate it that much. So I'll text whoever I want to text, period. So I told her that, and that's what I was like, and everybody kept telling me, go talk, go talk. And here I am, bro.
Well, no,
Here I
I mean,
am,
so
bro.
so that but I meant as far as like with you with the fitness, right? Like when did you realize that you wanted that to be a major part of what I mean, like your pivot to your
I
purpose.
didn't. I didn't. It just will open the doors. I'm in shape.
Got you.
You know what I mean? It's easy to walk in the gym and get a job. I didn't go in the gym to teach fitness. I went in the gym to talk, bro. The
Hmm. Hmm.
mindset, bro.
Yeah.
I went in there to talk. Listen, my wife was the first one to tell me. She said, because all my clients were women, bro. I used to train them right here. Now it's my little man cave. I used to train them right in here, right? She said they don't come to get in shape. She said they come to look at you and to hear you talk. Because I wanted to be professional, right? I wanted
Hmm.
to think that I
Hmm.
was really giving them a service of fitness. But then I realized, no, bro, I'm telling you, I wish I could. My wife would tell you, I got text messages of women saying, I don't want to train with you because like I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. So it kind of just let me know what I should be doing. It
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
never about fitness with me. It just, like I said, it just allowed me to open certain doors.
That was a byproduct. That was
Period.
a tool. That was a tool for you to, yeah.
Yeah, like Ezel said, I seen the window open. I said, "Fuck it, shit, I'm in there, nigga. I'm in there, nigga. Straight up." And that's so. Then that's just how I live life, bro. I just like one thing in the penitentiary, bro, is they can never take my thoughts, bro. And I always told people that. And so that's what I'm saying out here, bro. And like, you can have your thoughts, you know what I mean? But hopefully your thoughts kind of translate into some actions, bro. But don't ever let anybody take your thoughts, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like real talk. Like real talk, bro. Like that's just kind of what I be on, man. And so my thoughts became my conversation, man. And I tell people all the time, stop overthinking it. And my saying stop overthinking it is if you're supposed to have it, you'll have it.
Right.
Everybody's
Right.
exactly where they're supposed to be, or they wouldn't be there, bro.
Wouldn't be there, bro. Yeah, exactly. You are where you need to
Whether
be. I don't know
in
if you heard what I said in one of my videos recently, but I said I was at work and a brother came in there and he was like, "Man, I'll be glad when I see you because
these
you remind me
mosquitoes
of
be
my little
killing me.
brother. You remind me of my little
Mm-hmm.
brother. He died last year, right?
Mm.
And
Yeah,
I
I did hear that one.
yeah, that was one that hit me because it's like it speaks to what you're saying, and I said the same thing.
Right.
We're exactly where we're supposed to be. I was supposed to be in that store at that exact moment, at that exact time, because he needed that. He needed to see me, right? Like I represented his brother. I looked like his brother. He needed to know that his brother was still looking out for him on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no matter where, like I said, no matter where we are supposed to be
Come
there
on.
at that point in life. And so, yeah, I definitely felt that.
Absolutely. And you're on a whole different quest too. And I commend it, bro. Um, hey, Cappy's in. And so this is kind of what I talk about where I started. Bro, I had, like I said, my learning curve, and I had a crash course on all this shit. Wanting to help people, doing camps. Like I'm everywhere. I'm in schools. I'm doing all this shit, bro. Like I have something that I want to give to people. I have something that I feel people need,
Yeah,
period. Right.
yeah,
Um, there isn't a person that's been around me that period. I don't, and that's just being honest, bro. Like, and that's just you don't like me, something wrong with you. I'm not. My intentions ain't to hurt nobody or get in the way of nothing. I'm just talking. Period. This is what I be talking about. The actions is always the same. We just talking. They're just
yeah.
emotions, and I'm good at it. But what trips me out about all this shit, bro, is I started taking away from what I should be doing, and that's building a future with my family and my wife. Like it was taken away from them plans and them thoughts.
Hmm.
Like it was taking up storage space. You dig what I'm saying? And so as I started cleaning and deleting some of this shit and some of these actions and some of these unnecessary chases and doing this, I got a nonprofit and some other shit, bro. Like I got two businesses, right? But as I started realizing, like, yeah, I could get good money. I still got to do the work. I do the work anyway. But to do what? For what I already have, right? Like, and then when I started getting my mind, I started transitioning my mind into taking care of what I already have, bro. That everything else around me became super easy, bro. And then it just started falling in my lap because now I'm focused. I'm building from the inside out. So it starts with me, and then it starts with the things closest to you.
Closest to you. Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
yeah, it shouldn't filter out too much. I'm not good enough to have a, man, I couldn't run 100 employees. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I know who I am. This
You
is
know
what
who
I
you
said.
are.
Like,
Yeah. Right.
I can accept who I am. I don't got the
Right.
work ethic to do that. I don't got the temperament to do that.
Right. Right.
Like,
I
you feel what
feel
I'm
that.
saying? I, I, and I ain't going for no insubordination. Period. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Man.
like, that's what I said. Like, not everybody meant to be great. I'm not meant to be there, bro. And I'm okay with that.
But see,
That's
that's
what
what I'm
I be
saying. Like
talking
you,
about.
great is subjective though, right? Like if you think about it,
Yeah, true,
because
true,
like
very true.
I know
Everything is
I see what your point is, but it's a matter of like thinking about where you came from to where you are right now. Nigga, that is greatness. You've reached greatness to you know what I
absolutely,
mean? Because
absolutely, yeah,
you've come
absolutely.
from the depths of the bottom, and now you are to a point where I mean I don't know if you probably I'm sure you might have seen it, you know, I mean you knew where you wanted to be as far as success wise, but to
Right.
actually get to where you are and to attain what you've attained, it's one of those things where like, man, you know, you look back on your life and be like, whew, you know what I'm
And
saying?
that and
It
and
was a long road, but you
and the
here.
things and I like, don't get it twisted, bro. I like nice shit, and I mean, I'm one of them dudes. I don't mind attention, bro. I don't mind putting myself out there. I don't, oh well. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I do it because I don't have nothing else to do, right? If you don't see me, that means I'm doing something.
Right,
Period,
right.
right?
100%.
But at the
100%.
end of yeah, at the end of the day, bro, like you get it, and then you start realizing what you went through to have it. And you're like, my nigga, I could have did without that.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I be on. Like I could did without that.
Yeah.
And so, That's just where and I try to tell people like I don't I I'm never trying to tell people what to do. I'm just trying to tell people what comes with doing it.
Right, right.
Period. I've been
That,
there.
yeah,
That's
right.
all I'm saying. That's
Absolutely.
all I ever be saying, bro. I promise you. In any of my messages, like I live it. I tell everybody, I told a pastor, right? He was talking to me like, hey, such and such, and I would like to do this with you. And I was like, absolutely. And he was like, I was like, bro, I live a full life. I want to tell you that right now. like, if you got anything you try to protect as far as your image, you might not want to be around me. I live a full life, bro. Real talk.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Real talk. But
yeah.
you know what that does? That makes them want to be around me because I make it look good, bro. But I'm telling you, like, none of this shit's easy, bro.
And
None of
you
this shit's
you live
easy,
in your
bro.
truth though. That's the thing about it.
It's
That's what people,
me.
you live in your truth, and you don't shy away from that. And that's kind of one of the, I'm glad we talking about that right now, man, because we talked about it earlier, and I want to make sure we tap on this. Like people in society in
Yeah.
our day and age, like, or just America period, don't like confidence. People don't like people who live in their truth unapologetically, right? And so
Right,
the
right, right,
fact that
right.
you do that, how do you how do you feel like it that, I'm not to say that it came to be, because like I said, I know you, and I know you've always been, you know what I'm saying, you've always been
Right,
the
right,
type
right,
of cat
right,
that you
right, right,
are,
right, right.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
where do you feel like that energy came from?
As far as people hating on me or just my
No,
confidence or my like,
just your ability to remain in your truth, and where do you feel like that energy in and of itself came from, right? Like because we are
honestly,
who we are.
honestly, not even me. The people.
Mm,
The way they act towards me is what makes me me. Bro, I'm just like everybody else, bro. Like what you feel what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, the way you treat me is what makes me.
I
You
got
give
you.
me energy, right? Like the haters make me somebody. If they're not hating on me, who am I?
I
Like
feel that.
honestly,
But
like
honestly though, I think,
however you
no, I'm just saying, I think, I mean,
about it.
it's I think you are who you are 100% regardless, but when you receive what you receive from people who don't know you, don't know how to receive it, like that just kind of further emboldens you, right? If that makes sense. Like it's like if you gonna act like this towards me because I'm me, I'm gonna act even more, you know what I'm saying? Just so you can understand, like I'm not changing for you, period.
So
Because
this is this
people don't
is
understand, people don't want you to change. People want to dim your light all the time, like, oh, you arrogant, or you this or you that, and they expect you to adjust how you are towards them because they might
I'm
feel a certain way. But I feel like you it's a matter of like, you know what? I'm gonna be even more. I'm just gonna exude even more of that energy. So you really gonna see, you know what I mean? That's why.
well, boom, and I agree, bro. Like all that's real. But hear me when I say this, bro. Like the thing that's so true about it is that I'm arrogant and I am the way I am because I know what I say and who I am is true, bro. And I know this is just real shit. I know if what you want is true, you'll see what I'm saying because I've been through it. I tell the truth. I live a full life, bro.
Yeah,
That's why I said they give me energy. So that's why I laugh. The hell yeah, I'm arrogant because it's true. Shouldn't you be arrogant about the truth?
about the truth. Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about honestly, seriously, bro.
Nah, real talks.
Like I'm not like I don't know what else to say. Like you would rather me drag my feet and be sad. You would rather me come out and not be able to make it through the penitentiary. And they
Mm-hmm.
was in there humping on me and all the kind of stuff. Excuse my language, but that's what you wanted to hear. That would have
Mm-hmm.
made you feel better. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's me. I did it. I'm the one. I'm the story. I'm the one that you guys used to hear about. You think that was real. You used to hear about these Yeah, it's me now. It's the person you knew. You can't. It's
yeah.
true. So yeah. Oh, I don't want to be around you. Or said why? Like I said, this is what I told the. And excuse me, this is what I told the nigga. Like them is bitch tendencies, bro. You don't want to be around me because you feel I'm arrogant. Like that's what bitches say, bro.
That hey.
You want me to call you a man? Like I can't. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you act like that and you convey shit like that, that you feel uncomfortable around me because I'm me, bro, and you didn't did this, or like I said, you'd have got fat, or you'd have did something that while I was like, bro, that's what bitches do, bro.
And
Like,
that means
I'll
you
try to address you like a man, but I can't.
right. If you can't be around me because I'm me, that means you are way too insecure about yourself.
I this is what and this is what Eric and them be saying. They be like, bro, you burnt out. I was like, I just get a nigga a hug and squeeze his butt cheeks, nigga. Like, what do I do with you, bro? Like, I can't dap you up like a man, right? Like, that's what bitches do, nigga. Like I said, I had a nigga say this to me, excuse me, and I don't even care. I know he gonna see this nigga, but this is where I stand, nigga. The nigga said, you don't never let me talk, bro. You always talking over me. I said, nigga, you sound like one of my bitches, nigga. That sound like one of my, that's why I'm like, this nigga sound like, nigga, that's what bitches say. They don't even
Uh,
catch it, bro. I'm a man. Say what you gonna say, bro. Be a man. Put your chest out, nigga.
yeah,
Scream it, nigga.
yeah,
Let me know you serious, nigga.
yeah.
Talk about, oh, I don't want to be in this conversation if I can't be heard. Nigga, hang up, nigga. Be a man.
Come on, man. Yeah, for real.
Oh my goodness, bro. This shit is comical, bro. What, you about to go to bed, baby? You tired? All right. Yeah, we just popping it. We just popping it. But yeah, that's what it is with me, man. Like, I don't get it, man. I just call it what it is, man. Like, I always think about the alternative, right? So, I was meeting my sister's husband for the first time when I came back to Washington.
Yeah,
And so they've been together for like 27 years. And so as I was leaving, I told him, I shook his hand. I told him, thank you. And he was like, oh, you don't have to say that. And I got what he was saying. Like, this is my woman, of course. And I said, but what if I didn't say thank you? See what I'm saying? What if I didn't thank you for taking care of my sister? What if I didn't even care? Like, you feel what I'm saying? And so people don't ever process it like that, bro. And it's really that simple to me. Like, that's how I see life. Like, there's
that just
always, okay, so
that
go ahead,
speaks
bro.
to that speaks to who you are, though, right? That speaks to the man that you are. Of course, you either way, like he said, I'm taking care of my woman regardless. But the fact that you said
Right.
thank you, he's just saying, like you said, yeah, bro, I appreciate that, but
Absolutely.
it goes without saying. You know what I mean? I don't need
Yep.
you to thank me because
Absolutely.
that's my
Absolutely.
duty as her man, right? Like, and he knows that. So
Boom.
it speaks to both
Boom.
of you guys' character. You know what I mean? Like him saying, I didn't need you to say that, but the fact that you said thank you speaks to your character as a man, bro.
And that's all I be trying to say to people is that the reason why always, I don't never just try to look at one side of anything, bro. So as soon as something happens, I try to look like, why would a person say that? Or why would and then, like I said, what if I didn't say it? Right. And I want people to realize, like, you should expect certain things out of people. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Like, this is how you kind of build your ecosystem, right? When we talk about everything, it's because
Hmm.
certain things accountability, you should expect out of people you're going to be around, or you shouldn't be around them, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
real
I feel
talk. And
that.
a lot of people are scared of that because, like I said, it's lonely. So you'll rather go to the bar and get in all the bullshit and walk the yard and do all the other shit. Because, like, that's, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Because when you're in that, nobody expects nothing out of you, bro. Nobody expects nothing out of you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Just like we've been talking about this, and I want you to expect that I'm a man of my word.
yeah,
You should
absolutely,
expect that out of me,
absolutely.
right? Not like, this nigga might flake, right? You should even have to ever think about that, bro. Like, we're at a stage in all of our relationships to where a motherfucker has to be like, we still cool because so many niggas flake,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? Ain't that crazy? Like, as soon as a person says, "Yeah, I got you," that should be it. Whether it was said 2 days ago, 3 days ago, or whatever. But we still got to be like now because so much bullshit be going on. We got so much. Like I told you today, and you was like, "Bro, slow down." Remember, you was like, "Bro, you need to slow down, bro," because we got so much bullshit going on
Yeah,
that we can't. We have to check. You still
yeah,
coming,
yeah.
bro? I used to be like that in the visiting room. The bitch say she coming. Excuse my language. She say she coming. I would have to go out and call her, bro. I didn't want to get dressed. I had to call her, be like, "You still coming?" I want to hear that you on the road. You ain't about to have me out here looking stupid, all dressed
Yeah,
up
yeah,
with gang
yeah,
of oil on.
yeah.
Yeah, nigga, full of shit, bitch. But yeah, bro, I love this shit, man. I like at the end of the day, bro. Full circle. Back to I like I said, bro. I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. Like we talking because we supposed to be talking, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
tell me a little bit about your journey, though. What's been going on with you, man? I know you went through a lot, man. Whatever you feel like you can disclose. Uh, when I was gone, because I know all that changed for a lot of people.
Yeah, man, just life, right? Like just being out here just trying to maintain as and get my own footing, you know what I mean, to and figure
Right,
out where my path is, right? Like it took me a long time to truly figure out what my path is. Was in a marriage that didn't work because I didn't pick right. You know what I'm saying? Look,
right, right.
she couldn't re-energize me. She could
She
she
couldn't
like
recharge you.
she didn't recharge me. She didn't recharge me, right? And she took
Real
more
talk.
so than that, she took a lot out of me. That was the real thing,
Drained
right?
your
Like she took a
battery.
lot out of me, and I had to after like like I said when I got divorced and shit, it was one of those situations where I really had to sit down and ask myself the hard questions, right? About everything, about life, about
Right,
love, what I knew about, what I thought I knew about love. I mean,
right, 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 right.
my future and my path was going to be. And so, like I said, when I was with her, my everything about me, my creativity was in a sense shut off, right? But once I
She
sat
put you in
down, once we,
prison.
you said what?
She
Boom,
put you in prison.
facts. Once we
Hmm.
got divorced and I sat down and went through and asked myself all those hard questions and was able to have answers for those questions, my true who I am and everything about me started to sprout. Started to and then that's when I start putting just different type of mental and mindset empowerment videos online and just
Right, 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 right.
start really getting doing music more and creating when it comes to like this is what I was talking about right here. This is one of the shirts that I was talking about, right?
You
Stay
don't gotta
basically
tell
says
me.
stay
Send
stay
one.
grateful and it got
Yeah,
the humble blocked out, right? Like let me
straight
see,
up.
I'm set up.
No, I see it. I
You
see
know what I'm
it. Straight
saying?
up.
Like that's what it's about. It's not about being humble, bro. It's about being grateful for the skills and the talents and the gifts that you do have and walking in that energy, walking in that light. You know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
said, so many people when it comes to society, so many people don't like confidence, right? And so it's like
They don't
that's why
want you
they
to have
push
no
that
purpose.
word humble on you. What's up?
They don't want you to have no purpose
Right, right. And that's why they push that
at
word
all.
humble on you. Be humble, stay humble, stay humble. It's not about being humble, it's about being grateful. It's about walking in the skills that you have, walking in that light and appreciating it. You know what I mean? It's just like when you look at Deion Sanders, he's like, what about me says that I care what you think about me? What
Yeah, what have
about
I done to make you think I care about
I
that?
care about, yeah,
Like for
exactly,
real,
right? What makes you think
for
I give a
real,
damn the way what you
for
think about
real.
me? And that's the mentality that people don't like you, but you gotta have it. Otherwise, you're gonna stay exactly where you are in that little bubble, in that little box that people put you in, and not willing to get to your
But
potential.
this is well, as soon as they say be humble, you've already judged me to not like me.
Right,
So as I become humble for somebody that don't like me,
right,
that don't even make this is what I'm saying. Like, think about the alternative of what you're asking me to do.
right,
You don't even like me for me
right.
to do that for you. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
Like, that's what
watch.
I don't get, bro. That's what I said, bro. Like, man, please,
No,
please.
absolutely, man. And so, like I said, man, just really, and like I said, the thing I'm working on something right now that I'm really, it's underway. It might take a little bit of time, but um, it's something that's gonna have a true impact on us on us as a whole, on the community as a whole. But like I said,
Right.
man, I just I like And when I talked to you the other day about putting together a curriculum, that's something I definitely have been working on, trying to figure out,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's so
That's
many
where it's
different
at, bro.
stories that so many different angles that I can come at it with. It's a matter of like, okay, what's going to be, I can have a core message, but have things, you know what I'm saying, have branches that sprout from that. But it's a matter of like, what do I want my core message to be? And that's really where I'm working on trying to figure out. There's a couple places that around here that I can go and be a speaker, and kind of just get into that and get into that environment, because like you said, once you get into that area, once you get into that that community of word, like you said, you work with pastors, preachers, and things like that, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
speaking. That's
yeah,
going
yeah.
to you'll expound, you know what I mean? It's gonna help you expound because you're in that element, right? And so that's really what I'm working on right now, man, is to get into
I wish I would have had
those
you.
circles.
I wish I wish I would have had you. And I'm about to put my guy out there, and I apologize for putting my guy out there. So not this year. I think last Thanksgiving, one of these Thanksgivings, I was in Washington, whatever. Boom, I roll up to Wilson High School, Silence or
Yeah.
whatever it's called
So
now.
yeah, yeah.
I go talk to the principal. Like, bro, I'm working, bro. I'm not just on vacation. I'm in here working.
Mm-hmm.
I bring my guy with me. Boom, I gotta come back home. I gotta come back to Georgia. She said, yeah, send me the whatever, and we'll start working on something so we can put something together for the kids, right? We already got bro's already coaching basketball there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to take the other avenue, and boom. So when I come back, I tell bro, like, hey, I got us in there. Go follow up. He don't go follow up. We could have been in Wilson High School. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Like this, and I swear to God, just this last time I was back, he apologized to me too. He was like, "Bro, I'm sorry for dropping the ball at that." I was like, "We good, but it's always there. There's
Right.
always gonna be chaos. There's always gonna be problems that we can want to go fix. You just might have caught me too late. I don't even know if I want to go fix it anymore, bro.
Right.
I don't even
Right.
know if I want to even put in that type of work anymore, right?
Right.
Because those are moods, right? Because at the end of the day, just think about this. You can't make a commitment to the community or the people and then take vacations when you want to.
Right.
Like once you do that, that better be how you live and die. Like them people that be in them dog pounds or foster them dogs and that stuff that my wife like to do,
Mm-hmm.
like they don't get days off, bro. Ever. Like some of these women I know, like their marriages is shattered because once you give to that certain type of thing, bro, you can't just back out. Like you feel what I'm saying? And that's where I'm kind of like, I don't even know if I want to scale like that. Recently, I just gave my businesses to my sister, like, hey, look these over and let's scale them, see what we could come up with.
Right.
If we could, delegate them to certain type of people. Hey, we could do this in Washington, do this in Georgia. Um, because I'm kind of like, you guys can have that shit. Like real shit. Like, you know, it just like coaching, bro. Just like pills. Like once you get on them, bro, like you feel what I'm saying? You're gonna need it forever, bro. Like you have to have it, bro. Or you go back to what you usually do most, right? If I if you've been having bad habits for 10 years and
Right.
I coach you for a year, that still ain't nothing,
You still, yeah, yeah.
right?
Right.
Soon as I quit, it might take you like 4, 5, 6, 7 months, and then hopefully, but let's just talk about what you've been sustaining through life. This goes back to when I say you usually see it early. Now, I'm not saying that people don't get off drugs. I got off drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was bad in the pen, bro. Like I didn't want to be in there. I'm trying to get out of there, get me high, period, right? But at the same time, like real shit. So you see people they can get off, but as far as that, like you talk about, you've been doing this too long. So like the battle, like they say sobriety, that's every day it's a battle, bro. Every day it's a battle for people. Hold on, I gotta let my dog in. Like
Yeah.
every day it's a battle, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Life is, yeah, it's always a battle, man. It's just a matter of like how you know, I seen something recently that says and it's real. It's like we life don't get harder, we just get stronger, right? Like, or something to the effect of like you think about, and I always attribute like you think about when it comes to anytime you leveling up, yeah, it's gonna get more and more, it's gonna get difficult, but you actually got stronger too. So as life might get difficult, the shit that you dealt with
Or
and go through, you getting stronger at the same time.
damn, this is crazy, bro. Listen, like this is this is why a lot of people think, well, not a lot of people, but as we get stronger, it's also a condition to play through injuries. Bro, on this climb to the top, like, bro, this is what I said. Like, some of the injuries you sustain, some of the people that slam the door in your face, some of the lot, like, just some of the things that you see, some of the sleepless nights, whatever. Like I said, bro, I don't like waking up at 1:30 or 2 in the morning. I can't help it, bro. Like, I'm not tired enough yet, right? And so as I'm still going out there because I have to do something with this, right? As I'm still going out there and I'm still climbing because I'm just me, people want it, right? You got to learn to play through injury. You got
Yeah,
to learn to
right.
deal with people you don't want to deal with.
Yep.
You got to, and like you said, it's you might say getting stronger. I'm just saying it's a tolerance. Like you just build up a certain type of
Yeah,
tolerance. And so
yeah.
you have to look at yourself at, like you said, ask yourself the real questions.
Hmm.
Because the key to it all, are you asking the right question? Just
Right.
like AI, ask it the right way.
The right
Then it'll
questions,
give you
yeah.
your answer, right?
Right.
Yeah, but what are you playing for?
Right.
At the end of the day, it always boils back down to it's just a want to. You don't have to, but what are you playing for? Period, bro. And that's why I said I don't even know if I want to play for that no more
Yeah.
because yeah, I got, and it was a blessing. I got blessed and fortunate enough to be outside of the hamster wheel long enough to also know when I came out thinking I had to jump right in it, it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like I was
Yep.
like, oh, like this ain't even this ain't even necessary. Like for who, right? Because I tell people this all the time, and I'm dead ass. I got a 3 to 5 year plan, right? And things is gonna change. Things is gonna change in the world anyway. But if they don't like me now, my nigga, I they bet, bro. Let me get. I got listen. I got a little bit of something, but let me get some ignorant money, bro.
Hmm.
I got an ill ass revenge tour. I'm not that
Hmm.
cool, and I told people my decision might already be made. Don't worry about if I'm going to heaven. Don't worry about me. I gotta re. Oh yeah, for real. Some people go hear it for me, bro. Like real talk. Like
Yeah.
real talk. Let me get some real money. I'm nigga. I'm throwing in their face every chance I get. I promise, nigga. I ain't that cool, bro. I
And that's
swear I ain't
because
that cool,
that's
bro.
it kind of speaking to what we were saying before. It's like that's that security blanket. That's that moat that's that moat of protection to where I don't if I don't
That's
need
the
you for a
reality
damn
too.
thing, but what
I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Yep.
exactly. You got to get
Yep.
that
Yep.
that's getting
Yep.
to that fuck you money, right? That's getting to
Yep. No, real
to
talk.
that fuck you money. Yeah.
Real talk, bro. And that's people gotta be okay with that. Like I think so many people, and what I talk about when I say perfect, bro, so many people are chasing this perfection for who?
For who? Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like for who? Like I understand the higher power. I understand, worshiping. I understand all that. That's not, but for who? Like, because if it's for your household, like make it for your household, right? But it just seems like as you watch people, people are doing everything for outside of their household. I was guilty of it. I'm still guilty of it sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But the thing that makes me refocus is my household. So for who? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
Absolutely.
all I be wondering. Like what? Like it's almost the same question you would ask the wealthy, the 1%. Like how much money do you like? How much money you guys want for who?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna say for these guys behind us,
Right.
and they create more. Like, bro, like these guys never. They just transition right in. Like all these crypto businesses that they're just passing to their sons. You ever
Mm-hmm.
read about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're playing an ill game. They just pass it on, pass it on. Just like these Ninth Circuit, like what I said, racism is. These judges, they pass that on to their friends, right? We ain't teaching our daughters or kids to grow up and be lawyers and stuff so they can get in these judges' seats. So they just pass it down today. That's just the way it is, bro. And you want to say like how much control do you guys want?
Yeah. For real.
For who?
For
That's
who?
just what they know, bro.
For
That's just
who?
what they know. Just like we know for who. We do it for the fans. We
No,
do it for the
absolutely.
fans, bro. We do it for the
Absolutely.
fans, bro. Like we were brought up like that. That's our culture, bro. We do it for the fans, bro. We work our whole life, bro. Think about what I'm about to say, bro. We spend our whole life trying to get to the other side of the screen, bro, for them to see us and pay us millions. Like that's what we chasing, bro. Most of us are chasing that, whether it's rappers, basketball players, football players,
Mm-hmm.
bro, social media content, YouTubers, podcasts, to get to the other side of the screen, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like for who?
For who?
Like,
Yeah.
can we accept what we really doing? Can we accept who we really are? It's cool. Just accept who you really are. Like, yeah. I was having a conversation. I was about to go on. They was like, what you going on for? And I was like, I just want to be seen. For the, I can accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have to justify it. A shallow reason, right? I feel like I want to go be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
People can't be they just like women. They'll try to make a problem bigger than what it is with their men. When it's just really shallow, you might just don't like the way he wears his pants. You'll tell the other nigga that. You won't tell him that,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll blow up on him like all this other stuff is going on. Right? Like I
Right.
coach her, bro. I be hearing this shit. And I be like, what? Go talk to him about this. This is an easy fix. This is a layup.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can't do it, bro. Because they don't never want to look like they're shallow. They always want to be in the victim position.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I feel that.
power's in the victim position, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we always talk about racism.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
we think that's where the power is.
Just yeah. Facts.
Bro,
Facts.
I'm telling you, that's why I'm disengaging. Omaha, I'm calling a new play at
He
the line of
going
scrimmage,
he
nigga.
audible in and out, huh? Set him
Yeah,
audible in
real
and out.
shit.
Yeah.
Real
Before we
shit,
wrap
bro.
up, bro, what do you where are you looking to take your coaching at, let's say by the end of the year? Like you have any goals that you looking to take it, before the year's over?
Um, yeah, I'm late. I'm late on to be completely all the way honest with you. My at the at the end of the year goals are nothing. I don't have no goals, no nothing, bro. I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting um still for a second. I
Mhm.
think everything will happen the way it's supposed to. Um and so I don't know as far as that my ultimate goal by next year though. Um is I wanna speak in front of a room of like 300 people, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I wanna speak in a room full of like 300 people. I wanna start there. You feel what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
get churches and stuff, and and I don't even know how many people come into the church because we don't do it on Sunday on them days. So it's just people that
Mhm.
want to come back, and what I mean, when we do whatever. Um, my wife's trying to lock down a contract with AT&T, bro, so we could go in there and and then hopefully we could fly to Dallas and do some stuff with the org. But yeah, I want to work smarter, not harder, bro.
Yeah.
You
That's the
feel what I'm
idea.
saying? And and less is more, right?
Yep.
Stop almost making myself too available. Stop being on sale.
Yep.
You dig what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep. Absolutely, man.
Straight like that, bro.
I knew
Like
you.
straight like that,
I
bro.
knew where you was going when you were saying it, bro. I knew where you was going with it. You know what I mean? Because that's highly important. Like you said, less is more. Like, the more that you make yourself available to people, the more that you give them a chance to take advantage of you or to take you for granted.
Yeah, and there's no value in that. There's
Right.
no value in that.
But if I
Yeah,
pop
they
out
they
every now
become
and
accustomed
then,
to it.
yeah, if I pop out every now and then, people, then it creates more value. It's like that Bitcoin. There's only a certain amount of Bitcoin available, and once all them is gone, there ain't gonna be no more, and it's gonna make the rest of them shoot up. So it's like you make yourself, like you said, scarce. You know what I mean? Less available, the more valuable you become.
I'm so I'm so happy that you're studying that, bro. I'm so happy that you're and excuse me for saying this, and excuse me if this disrespects anybody, but I hear people talk about being woke, and then I ask them about the future of finance, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't have a clue, bro.
No clue.
And I'll be like, my nigga, you're so sleep, bro.
Right? You
Like
ain't.
you're it's about to kill you, bro.
Yeah.
Like like this is about to be bad, bro. Like this is the banana in the tailpipe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is the banana in the tailpipe, bro. This is about to be crazy, my guy. But
And
it
it's
is what
cra-
it is, man. It's life, man.
Yeah, and it's funny, man. Like I came up with an acronym for woke, right? Like my definition of woke, winners only know excellence.
Period.
Winners only know
Period.
excellence. You feel me? So,
Period, bro. Period. Put that on a t-shirt.
uh,
For real, straight
done
up.
deal, done for
Straight
real.
up.
You know what I mean? Like
Straight
winners
up.
only know
That's the
excellence. I got a matter of fact, I got it. It's like I came up with like a digital art like uh print of it, and
yeah.
it's
Put that
yeah, winners.
title this episode that.
Yeah,
Like for
winners
real.
only know excellence
Title
for
this
real, man.
episode that,
So
bro. Yeah,
that's
straight up. Straight
that's
up,
that's
bro.
that's where
That's
it's at, man.
crazy.
With me, man, with my end of the year goal, man, I at least I want to put myself, like you said, I know, kind of speaking through truth to your power. Um, I want to put myself in a room at least for the first time and speak for some people. I don't know if it's whatever's going to be 50, 100, whatever, but I at least want to get that going before the end of the year to where like I know, 2026, I can really get that ball rolling. So before the end of the year, I want to at least put myself in a room and have a speaking and get, like in a sense, tell my story or whatever the case may be, but at least put myself in a room before 2025 is up and get that shit going.
So I know you gotta wrap up. Let me say this, bro. This is how this is how powerful God is, bro. And people don't even realize it. You could go do it on Sunday.
Mm.
Bro. Listen,
No, you're right.
listen,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
That's how powerful he is, bro. And it's crazy to say it like that. It's crazy to say that you would go in there and try to start your business. God don't care what you trying to do. You could go do it on Sunday if you want to.
No, you're right. That makes sense. I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Bro, like
Yeah.
it's bro, like whatever your higher power is, there's a place you could go speak. It's
That's facts. It's just a matter of
it's
making.
factual.
Yeah.
It's like
Making.
it's non-negotiable, bro. Like that's why I said it's a want to.
Hmm.
Because this is where your ego starts playing with you, right? This is where your normal habits start kind of taking over. Like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to go. Well, just you're not ready then.
Yeah.
Because if you want to do it, it's crazy, bro. That's how
That's basically
powerful
the
he
thing.
is,
But
bro.
what that is too, though, that's your brain trying to protect you from doing something new, right? Because our brains and minds are programmed to keep us out of that new bracket because we don't know what it feels like. it's trained to
Right,
keep us in that box of familiarity, right? Because we know what
right,
we
right,
that's
right,
what we
right,
do
right,
every day,
right.
all day. But to step out of that frame, out of that box, and to do something different, your mind is going to trick you. That's when you got to be smarter and got to be. That's when your ego should come into play and tell you like, nah, you're gonna do this because you have that skill to do it, right? And so that to me, that's the way I look at it.
No, and a lot of times with us is we want things to happen on accident. We really don't. Do we have the work ethic? Do we really want to go promote ourselves and ask people to listen to us speak? We want it to happen on accident. We
Yeah,
want to just
yeah,
be talking
right. One
and a
just
crowd
land,
comes
let's
around.
just fall into an opportunity or some shit like that. Yeah,
It don't work like
it don't
this
work
is
like
what I
that.
be talking about, bro.
Yeah,
Like it's just a want to because it can be done, right? And like you said, your ego should come into play. Like, bro, go walk up in that church, bro. I was talking to somebody and it hit me. I was like, man, I got a story to tell. I got such and such, and somebody should hear me speak, so on and so forth. And as I'm saying it, I was like, man, I could go give my testimony this Sunday. Where are they going to help you? Where are they obligated to help you at?
right, right. No,
I
that's
could go do it
facts.
on Sunday.
That's facts.
And this is where I started realizing, like, it's you, nigga. You stop talking, nigga. You just talking, nigga. You playing.
You just playing, yeah. Real talk. Because I mean, speaking truth to power again, man. Like you said, if you ain't did it, it's because you don't want it bad enough yet. You know, like
You can't.
yeah. Until you actually move on it, until you actually make that decision to say, you know what, that's what tells you that you actually want it that bad, that you want it. So
And
yeah, you're right. You're
and this
absolutely right.
and this is where I tell people all the time, I could scale my business tonight, bro. I could go sit in front of Walmart for 5 hours, bro, and sell myself. Two people will buy it.
Hmm.
I could give myself a raise today. It's just like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just a want to. Like, what are you
It's,
willing to do for it? Do you want it that bad? I don't want it that bad. Obviously, that's my point.
yeah.
Obviously, stop
That's heat.
saying you want it that bad. Just say
That's
you're
heat.
not ready yet.
Just say you
I
ain't ready yet.
respect that
Yeah.
more.
Woo. That's heat. That's heat. That's heat, boy. Bro, we
Come on.
this is just the beginning, man. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah,
part
yeah,
one,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
We definitely gonna continue to tap in, bro. I'm glad, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, we got to at least do
absolutely. I
this.
appreciate it, man.
And like I said, man, yeah, we gonna tap back in. So all y'all, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna put this up and let you guys everybody peep this. But yeah, man, we hit on
Yeah,
some
man, I'm
gems
honored,
today.
man.
And yeah,
Absolutely.
man, I just look forward to, like I said, we're gonna have
Absolutely,
more and more
man.
conversations and we just gonna keep, keep
No,
building, bro.
anytime,
Gonna keep
bro.
building. So
Anytime. Salute.
yes, sir.
Absolutely.